So guys, let's not wait any longer to witness the third match of the finals between the Japanese and the Americans regional winner, TAKEMAN versus Futisi 10.
Meu nome é Bruno Mota da Silva, mais conhecido como Fute Fácil. É muito prazeroso chegar aqui nas finais do Milan. Já ganhei uma vez o Barcelona e espero ganhar novamente do Milan. Cara, é um clube que passou muitos brasileiros já, então eu gostaria de representar porque é um clube um dos maiores do mundo e seria uma honra. Eu acho que contra o polonês, a gente já jogou contra em um campeonato de dupla na Arábia. Primeiro é pensar em classificar, não se preocupar tanto com como a gente vai se classificar, se é jogando bem ou não, mas procurar classificar porque campeonato é isso aí. Cara, acho que tá tudo em aberto, porém eu acho que eu tenho um pouco de favoritismo por já ter classificado outras vezes. Eu acho que eu posso ganhar porque eu me adaptei bem com o time do Milan. Ano passado eu acabei perdendo a final das Américas pro Henrique. É um time que eu gostei bastante de jogar e esse ano eu acabei sendo campeão e espero ganhar a final geral. Eu acho que o Milan é um time muito bom e creio que tem bastante chance de ser campeão com o Milan.
Well, amazing to see Futisi 10 there. A few things to pick up on. First of all, his focus on qualifying. We can say now he has made it through the group stages. So, job one, that's done. But it's also great to see that last year obviously fell a little bit short. His ambitions this year is to go one further. He mentioned Enrique, that's Henriquinho, of course. He will be hoping, that is Futisi, that he can follow in his footsteps and represent a Milanese club at the World Finals. He's technically one game away from doing that, Wes.
Yeah, and again, we talk about momentum being such a key factor in these types of events. Of course, Futisi will know that one all well and good. So I don't think he'll be looking to come into this game and take that foot off the gas. I think he'll want to take, a perfect 9 points in with some confidence going into that console final.
Yeah, most certainly. We have the rest of the group stages to play out, though. It is going to be Futisi in the all-white strip, the Brazilian who tops the group as things stand, here with Christian Pulisic just going straight for a goal from that angle. No doubt he'll be wanting to prove that he is the man to beat in this group. As you said, maintain some of that confidence going into the console grand final later on. And it's going to be TAKEMAN in the black and red strip, the classic AC Milan colours. Attacking here early and really looking at the group table, we need to see TAKEMAN pull out a strong performance against the Brazilian who tops the group as things stand.
Yeah, he certainly will. There's an opportunity here.
Oh, Leao, yeah, venturing into the box for TAKEMAN.
But is he having to defend at will here?
Yeah, 15 minutes gone. We've seen Futisi on the attack. We've seen TAKEMAN venture forward as well. So this is what I like to see, both competitors knowing, although one of them is already qualified, that this could be a bit of a fight in a phone booth. A bit of a shootout between the two of them here in the group stages. Here comes TAKEMAN. Salamakers near side. Stunning cross. Looking towards Jimenez. Oh, the header. Straight at Manyan. The 35-year-old keeping things alive here. Nkunku. Back to him on the edge of the box. Nice turn. Trying to get defenders to commit into a tackle. I think there were 3 in the end needed to dispossess TAKEMAN. And this is where Futisi can be dangerous. We've seen him in club events in the past turn defence into attack at the blink of an eye. That time though, TAKEMAN surviving.
Well, this might be a more comfortable game for him because he knows that TAKEMAN has to go on the attack.
And attacking he is. Leao with the drag back, goes for goal and scores first. That's nice from TAKEMAN. Yuki-san on the board first against the group leader.
Yeah, it's a really good finish. It's exactly what he needs, because to remind yourself here, TAKEMAN needs a victory against Footeasy coming into this game, and he needs favours elsewhere. But lovely drag back there and a beautiful finish into that corner. Has himself a goal lead. Of course, he'll be trying to keep his eyes open for what's happening around him, but again, he's got to do his part first. Row the challenge there. Drag back lovely onto the stronger foot there of layout. Thundered home.
Really
TAKEMAN has a goal up.
Just from that replay, Wes, we could see how technical TAKEMAN is. The drag back, the super cancel on the strike, just to show the animation, and then to just push it out of his feet, as you said, on that stronger foot, and then pull the trigger. Footeasy, although he is home and hosed, is at the moment trailing in this group stage match, and he's given the ball away, dwelling on the ball there. It's Rabiot going forward here for TAKEMAN. That's a really strong and needed challenge. Pavlovic, the hero. Otherwise, Footy for Sil would have been, well, 2 goals down in half an hour. It's on the attack now, though. Luka Modric, nice double touch. Skips past his man. He's going all the way, is he? Headed down, not done yet by the Brazilian Footeasy. And now, TAKEMAN, after surviving that flurry of attacks, and Kunku up against Pavlovic, tries to go inside. He does so, gets the controlled strike away. And time to breathe now, Wes.
Yeah, a little bit of reprieve here for these two as the ball breaks out into midfield, but Easy will want to get that ball in. As a slight mistake there for TAKEMAN. Some panic there. There's opportunity here now.
Here comes Footeasy. This could be the goal back he wants. He's got across the face of goal. That's calm. Calm in the face of adversity. And we did wonder, Wes, after going 2-0 down in his first group stage game and coming back, then 3 goals down in his second group game, albeit losing in the end, did come back in that one as well. We wondered, what can TAKEMAN do when he goes ahead in a match? And I think he's showing us here as the Owls won the ball back. Nice roll. Sadly into a forest of players. Too much traffic between himself and the goal. And Footeasy on the ropes here at the end of the first half.
I know I can say this sat here in cold blood, Harry, but that goalkeeper moved out just a touch when TAKEMAN recovered that ball. He might have been able to get away with a near post strike. Instead he went for the double touch, but to try and put it in the corner. Now he's under pressure again.
Yeah, Ricci, nice turn. Pulisic from distance will force the corner, I believe.
I think it will be a corner.
Wow, what a game we're having so far.
End to end in a game that we didn't quite expect to be end to end. Certainly TAKEMAN's goal to open scoring, I think, certainly put paid to that idea.
Of course, it's well past 10 p.m. at the moment in Japan. But TAKEMAN looks to be wide awake. Has to defend this, though. That's a good save and a strong one. We'll have to do it again here. The controlled strike following that double touch is not enough to equalise towards the end of the first half. It is TAKEMAN 1, Footeasy 0. And for us, Wes, now we can get our feet back under us. That was end-to-end. That was high-octane action.
Chaos is what it was, Harry. It was absolute chaos. You're quite right. I mean, again, the goal that we didn't quite expect to happen then puts TAKEMAN ahead. Now, it really does, you know, certainly puts our minds to, how's the other game going? What are we looking at on the other side of this bracket? Because it's one thing knowing that TAKEMAN's ahead here. Be interesting to know what's happening between Zelo and Irfan as well.
Absolutely, will define, no doubt, the end placings in this group. If you're just joining us, this is match number 5, but technically match number 3 of the live stream and our first club event of the eFootball Championship 2026. This is for the right to represent AC Milan at the eFootball World Finals in the summer of 2026. TAKEMAN having to defend here. Footy for Sil trying his hardest, but cannot break through the lines. You may sometimes, Wes, hear us call foot easy, footy facil. Facil, of course, being easy in Spanish and no doubt in Portuguese as well.
Indeed. It's how he was commonly known back when I was competing as footy facil.
Wes at half time. I just realised why he's called foot easy now.
Yeah, it's how he's commonly known to many in the esports realm of eFootball. I'll tell you what though, he's no easy character to get past, I'll tell you that for nothing.
So 1 hour gone, TAKEMAN 1, foot easy 0. Oh, that's a big challenge, that's a strong challenge. Was he in control of himself there? The referee says just a yellow. The crowd asking real questions of the official there.
Falls into the category for me that's rash.
Sunday League stuff,
rash,
that is.
Rash, mistimed, any other adjectives you can throw in there to just say it was a bad tackle. But he's lucky to get away with just the booking there. We cut to the game plan screen here.
But while these challenges and these changes are going, we can take a look at how the secondary streams going. You were asking the question, Wes, and well, I can tell you we are all tied up in this match between Irfan Playstyle and Zelo. 2 goals apiece, still in the first half.
Praise be the Boffins, that's all I can say. Praise be the Boffins on what that does, because of course puts Zelo on 4 points. But goal difference comes into play. There's so many other factors. Thankfully, we haven't got to work that one out, Harry. We just get to sit here and watch this all play out in front of us.
Well, it's all song and dance on the secondary stream. Back here on the main stream, TAKEMAN is doing what he needs to do. Cannot worry about what's happening elsewhere. Needs to make sure he closes out this hard-fought third group stage match and go out with honour. And where you are at the end of it, well, that's up to, as you said, the tiebreaker rules, the boffins, the referees in the back. We have some of the very best here in the eFootball Championship. As this second half is just getting a little bit scrappy here, as both players perhaps know what's at stake. I think Modric is still offside here.
Yeah, one thing we also normally call out in terms of the mobile games that we obviously when we cast, in terms of how quickly the time ticks down. Feels like I've blinked and it's half time, and now we're at nearly 70 minutes into this game, such as there have been no fouls, no real stoppages, substitutes haven't really come to the fore as yet. These two just seemingly wanting to fight this one out with the teams that are on the field.
Just 20 minutes to go. You mentioned mobile, we'll have, of course, mobile games later on. Here's Loftus-Cheek, oh, again, his challenge, or rather his strike foot easy into an absolute forest of defenders. Cannot find clear space. Nice double touch, and Nkunku. Loftus-Cheek on the overlap. Now, how will this be dealt with? Perhaps foot easy there, just preempting a pass back ahead, back to the goalkeeper. In the end, TAKEMAN decided to play the ball forward. Leao's giving this one chase. I think it was initially intended for the man a little bit further on, but Leao is just dogged in winning this ball back. And TAKEMAN still pushing forward here. Pulisic on the turn. Oh, it's 2-0! Leao never gave up the ball. And it's Pulisic scoring here for TAKEMAN.
Expert use of the shoulder charge, you'll see here. Wasn't enough to commit a foul, but it was enough to make Footy Facile, Foot Easy, uneasy enough to make an error, and as a result, TAKEMAN every opportunity to win the ball back, and then it's really good ball movement here. It's a pass into Pulisic, and rather than trying to take the strike first time, instead turns back the other way, finds the opposite corner.
That is a beautiful bit of skill. And with 10 minutes to go, TAKEMAN 2, Foot Easy 0. Well, could be. Well, it is 2-1. Straight away. Foot easy from the kickoff. Scoring the goal that will make this a very nervy last 10 minutes here for TAKEMAN. You always say, Wes, it's when you're most vulnerable.
Well then, take everything we just said about going 2-0 up and maybe just carve that into your nearest local dustbin. Again, just almost seemingly just cut through again. Good double use of the double touch to get the ball in, and again, it's an unexpected finish. It's not who you expect to be on the end of it. But again, sometimes, and I stress this, sometimes these players need to utilise those players that you don't anticipate. If it's not Leao, it doesn't need to be Leao. It doesn't need to be Nkunku or Jimenez. It can be whoever is in the right place at the right time. And on that occasion, it was Foot Easy who's given himself a lifeline in this game with around about 10 minutes left to go.
Well, well, well. How is your nerve, TAKEMAN? We've seen you come back in your last 2 games. Can you hold on in your last game? You may well need to. The last time we checked in on the secondary stream, it was 2-2, which would mean the points shared between those two. Nkunku here for TAKEMAN. Wants to try and repay the favour. Christopher Nkunku has won the ball back here far up the pitch, but well. Foot Easy is not giving this one up. Leao to the goal scorer. Nice 1-2s, and TAKEMAN is just chasing shadows here. Oh, it's 2-2. A second goal for Foot Easy with the substitute, Wes. Where's he come from? Where's he found him?
Same place, same time. It's just managed to find another goal. It's 2 goals inside 6 minutes. Again, substitutes, they pay dividends, especially when you look at, if I'm going to pronounce this right, Valentien, I think I'm going to go with, is that the right pronunciation. I believe it might be one of AC Milan's youngsters that's come through, because of course we've seen through many iterations of eFootball esports that these players will go to the very depths of their squads to find those vital pieces of the puzzle. And Valentien might just be one of those for Foot Easy.
Born in 2006,
Oh, don't make me
19
old.
years of age, the Dutch footballer, the forward for AC Milan on the double here for Foot Easy, and potentially breaking Japanese hearts who have stayed up late to watch this broadcast. As TAKEMAN, well, it's always drama where he's involved. Was 2-0 up, now 2-2. 90th minute. Which way will the last attack fall? 3 minutes added on. Foot Easy in possession. Christopher Nkunku for the Brazilian cannot move the ball in a direction that will appease his master. Here's Pulisic. Nice 1-2 over the top. Can the American find pay dirt here? Doesn't look like it, as Foot Easy, Footy for Seal, well, maybe he'll get the last attack. We're in the 4th of 3 added on. It's into the hands of Manyan, and I think this game will end. TAKEMAN 2, Foot Easy 2. The points are shared in the group stages at the AC Milan 2026 Club Event Finals here at the eFootball Championship. It is all drama. And what a game, what a series of games we've seen in the group stages.
Yeah, I mean, 3 fantastic ties that we have seen on the live stream here. Again, in terms of how much of an impact that has had, that result, it puts TAKEMAN out. But of course, in the other game that was going on, Zeno has 3 points, and Fan Playstyle has 1. So we still have to find out who is going to be facing Foot Easy in that console final. But again, wonderful fight back from the Brazilian.
Yeah, it was truly an amazing fight back, and of course an introduction to one of those diamonds in the rough, of course. You said Valentien, the Dutch professional footballer, of course, for the Rossinieri. saving the blushes of Futisi and maintaining his 100% unbeaten record in the AC Milan group stages here. Didn't come easy though, despite his name. TAKEMAN with the first 2 goals. We saw the first just then. And here, at this stage of the game, with that turn and that finish, you put your house on TAKEMAN seeing this one through.
Yeah, I mean, you know, do you then pour, after you scored that, you then go really defensive. You then try and really close the gaps, but again, wonderful bit of play there from Futisi.
He's on full blue at this point.
Yeah, he already knew where he was. He already knew he didn't have to try and push that, but again, as sleep pride tends to be, Harry, as much as you know it as well as I do, they don't like losing, and certainly Futisi pulling, as you said quite rightly, a diamond from the complete rough and the reserves of AC Milan. Just completely stole the show.
Yeah, the 19-year-old will, thanks to his 2 goals, see Futisi salvage a point. But I believe, Wes, we have not only Anna joining us here again, but I believe there's still a game going on elsewhere in the group. And you asked the question, which way will that result go? I think it's only fair we should take a look at it now, because we are no doubt in the late stages of this match, and last time we saw it was 2-2.